Okay, here we are back in the studio again, and we left off right here. And I'm working on the trees for a while because it would be a really boring video to watch me do all of these and a really long video. So let's begin. So we put in the background first. First we did all the orange and all the yellow just to refresh your memory. Then we added the green and the blue background, and then with a fan brush we put in these basic kind of triangular forms, nondescript forms. So now I'll show you how I finish these trees. And let me see, I got to be in front of the camera here, so okay. This is colored clay again, not glaze, and it's in like a little squeezy thing. Kind of looks like one of those baby nose snuffer things, but it has a little thing that goes in there for the colored clay to come out of, and then you can put different size tips on. We're using a bigger one for the dots. Okay, so we've got that one in. And we'll do one more here. Be anxious to see what this looks like when it comes out of the kiln. And as I talked about on the last video where we were doing the basics, the background of the trees and the background behind the trees, that these colors will brighten and darken. And what I mean by that is the oranges and yellows will probably get brighter, and the black will look really, really black. This is kind of looks like a, because it's still wet, like, and not fired, like a kind of gray black. So, alright, so we'll get that in there. Now let's add some stems and some detail. This is just got a smaller tip on it, but it's also black. Let's add some detail in the trees. then let's add a white one. So next what will happen, when this is totally dry, is it'll go in the kiln with a whole bunch of other work and get fired at a little over 1900 degrees Fahrenheit. And then it'll get a glaze on the inside and some color that complements the outside. Something pretty. And then it'll get a clear glaze on the outside and it'll get fired again at a little over 1200 degrees Fahrenheit. It'll have to cool about 24 hours and it'll be done. Alright, let's add a little, let's bring in a little bit of that orange from the background. Of course this doesn't want to work now, so we'll just use a little pin to clear it. And hopefully it'll work. There we go. And bring in some more stems, trunks, tree trunks. And then some color in the base. And put in a little blue down here. Smudge that up a little bit. I'll add a little detail here. There we go. That's our tree bowl. I'm going to back the camera up just a little bit. Thanks for joining me in the studio again, and thanks for coming to the Woodstock Farmers Market sale.